Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So yesterday, as you could see, performance was different compared to our analysis. The bad surprise, for the bears on the gold market has come from the China. So if on the forex market, particularly in Australian dollar, our trading plan has worked more or less positive. On the gold market, you can see that it was totally broken with the spike up. Well, I have surfing around today in the morning and actually found that, take a look, Bloomberg reports that gold rise on China COVID shifts. So China has cancelled all limitations. As you can see, concerning the travelers, they will not be on the quarantine and arriving to the China, and also some other measures have been taken. So due to this step, gold shown the upper direction, and you could see what we've got on the technical side. So here we have the spike up, another grabber has been formed here on the top. It's kind of the washing rinse of the previous tops, and market returns right back down. All the stuff now is going on around the same range of the supposed neckline, but market can't get started at downward direction. So approximately the same story as on the euro currency, where we have decided to wait a bit and see, because markets across the board, not only on the gold, almost all currency pairs, major currency pairs, stands near the strong monthly resistance or support areas, but market can't start the corresponding reaction yet. And it seems that we need to be a bit more patient and see what will happen. Because once we had said yesterday that market is seeming to should break this tendency that we talked about, these high lows and high highs, when the market was not able to form higher top here, is immediately we've got this spike up and China decision. So in fact, speaking here, we have some kind of the butterfly performance. So although 127 extension has not been reached precisely, but in general this performance is mostly looks like the butterfly action. Motion risk, as I said, market really fast has returned right back down. Here you can see some divergences growing with this top, but previously we already saw all this stuff. We saw grabbers right there, as you can see, was grabbers right there as well. We saw reversal swings, we saw patterns that were forming here, but no reaction has followed. That's why in the current circumstance, I think that we need to see the breaking of this tendency, maybe some forming more or less clear pattern here before taking the short position on the daily and higher time frames. By the way, as you can see, that free drive also has been erased, so was not able to complete the target. Market just taken out of the top of the third drive, so this free drive is not valid anymore. For a short-term trading, I don't know, but maybe, well, if you would like to, you could try to deal with the grabber directly, and just considering the performance on the hourly chart. You can see that market is turning down here after the news have been released on the Chinese COVID limitations. And, well, actually, the rally that has happened yesterday almost has been erased right now. So you can see with this downward action, market taking out of these lows, and maybe we could get some deeper downward action here. So you could try to consider these levels for position taking against the top if you would like to deal with the grabber. But it's mostly for those who trade on hourly chart and lower time frames. On a 4-hour time frame, daily and higher time frames, I would wait a bit more, just because this performance is a bit too stubborn to the upside. So you can see how market stubbornly is trying to move in higher, even with few patterns, bearish patterns on the back that have been formed previously. It can't get started downward action. So this is not really good for a bearish performance, and it just forces us to be more careful to get more insurance before position taking, and in current circumstances it makes sense to wait for clear bearish reversal patterns on lower time frame and breaking tendency that I have mentioned. So currently, well, dealing just with the grabber that we have, it's really brings relatively high risk.